Hello everyone, it's Dawn and welcome back to my channel. Well, today I'm going to do my second project from this fantastic Papercraft Society box number 44, the Sanntangle one. And this time we're going to sort of use it a bit more traditionally, but not exactly. But you'll see what I mean as we go along. So thank you for those who said that you enjoyed yesterday's video. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I hope you found it useful. So we're going to get straight on with that. And we are going to use these little tile images. Well, not all of them. I've picked out 4. And what I've done is I've coloured them in. And we're going to use them. This is, in a way, this is a bit of a 2-part video, but I'll explain that as we go along. So I've coloured them in, and in a few minutes, I'm going to show you what we're going to use them for, or how we're going to use them. So just for a minute, I'm going to pop that over there, and I'll just put the box on in measurement. So that was clever, wasn't it? So you will need 2 pieces of white card. Well, it doesn't have to be white card. I've used white card. And this one, which will be the cover, is 8.5 by 4. We're going to make a little mini album to put those tiles in. So this one is the cover, 8.5 by 4. And you will need to score it at 4 and 4.5, I think. Yeah, 4 and 4.5. So you've got that little 1/2-inch centrepiece there. And that will be your cover. And I'll tell you what we'll do. While we've got this out, I've used another piece of the papers, the pattern papers, well, thin card really. And I've used this lovely red one this time. Yesterday I used the black splatter one, or spatter one. This time I've used the red one. Absolutely love it. And I've cut this down to 4 by 4, and I will add all of the measurements in the description below this video. Just click on the more and it'll open it up and you'll see everything you need to see. And so I'm going to use a glue stick for this because it's not very strong, so we don't need anything particularly strong. I would recommend you put something to protect your work surface, like I haven't done today, but that's okay. It's only glue stick, so if it does go on the table, it's not the end of the world. And I'm going to stick that. It doesn't really matter which way it goes, it's not directional. And I'm going to stick that on the front cover. So though I've opened it up. If you open it up, your front cover will be the one on the right. So, and I've used one of the stamps, and I've used this gorgeous stamp. I absolutely love this stamp. It's really lovely. And again, I've stamped it in black, and I found a better ink pad this time, so it stamped better. And I've just coloured it again with my alcohol markers like I did before, and you can see it's come through. Makes quite an interesting pattern coming through. But we'll use the other side. We'll use the conventional side for the time being anyway. So again, I'm just going to put some glue on this. I've just stamped this onto paper. And oh, that was handy, wasn't it? It picked it up for me. It doesn't really matter which way it goes round. And that is going to sit like that. So that's going to be the cover of your little mini album. So let's just pop the glue out of the way. So when you're done, that's your album done, and it looks like that. So now you need what we're going to call the insert. So if I just leave that up there so that you can see it. And this you will need at 8.25 by 4. So thank you very much for that. Just a big lorry's just gone past. So you've got that 1/4 inch tab. And I'll tell you what we're going to do, or I'll do better than that. I'll show you what we're going to do. And now I don't know which is the best way around to do it. Actually, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do this first. What we're going to do, we're going to use the photo corners that came with the pack. And I'm going to show you an easy way of getting them in, because sometimes it's a bit difficult. So obviously we need 4. You could just put 2 in each corner if you want to, or opposite corners. So I'm going to, once I've worked out, so I'll tell you how I'm going to do it. I'm going to first of all put the corner in. Actually, you could do it like that. Take off your corners and put 2 on like that. And then lay it down like that. And then all you've got to do, you could put all 4 corners on first if you wanted to. And then all you've got to do is put the other corners on, slip them on like that. Those of us that are old enough to remember doing this before we had all these other easy peel albums, we used to do this years ago. This is how we used to put our photos in our albums. We used to have corners. They weren't black, well some of them were, but some of them were silver, some of them were gold. They're all different colours really. That's the fiddly one, the last one, especially when you've got glue all over your fingers. So once you've done that, that will sit in there really nicely. And I kept that bit white because I thought it looked like an angel. Now, I'll show you again. I'll just show you once more and I'll put the others in off camera a bit later on. So what we're going to do, we're going to add our corners first, or add 2 of them first anyway. So just peel them off. They're self-adhesive, so we just do that. And we pop them in there like that. And then I'm going to take 2 more. Once we've got them in, it's easier to put them in like that if you do it like that first. Otherwise, if you try and guess it, you might not get it in the right place. And I'm not quite sure how easy it is to take these up once you stuck them down. They feel quite sticky on the back to me. So, oh, let's just do the other. I've got 2 more here, so we might as well do them actually while we're here. Won't take a minute. So again, I'll hold it up. So I'm going to put the corners. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll bring this over here so I don't have to keep swapping over hands or swapping sides. So we're going to put the corners on. Oops, it really is sticky on the back. Okay, let's just stick that down. So make sure you, when you do it this way, golly, these are so sticky. They're really good. Okay, let's just take that one off. We'll put it in a minute. So we'll put that one on. We just need to make sure we keep it each side of the fold line, otherwise it won't go in. So that's going to slide over there. So if you do have trouble, like I did, just do one at a time. That's fine. And we'll slide that under there like that. And we'll slide that one on there like that. And I think we'll leave it like that for the time being. I have got another one. I'll show you it in a minute. So I'll just slide that up there, tuck that in there like that. And then when you fold it over, that should stay in. Give them a bit of time to settle. Don't be in a rush like I am, but give them a little bit of time to settle. And you'll have, oh, I'll tell you what, let's just put that one in there. It won't take a minute. So there's just one more to do. So we'll stick that one on there like that to begin with. And we'll just very quickly pop this in, and then I'll show you how we're going to insert it. And then we are done, guys. So then, but don't run off just yet, because I'm going to tell you how we're going to use this little album in a minute. So I'm just going to stick these on like this. So we should have now one on each side, hopefully. Yes, we have. Excellent. So what we do now, we're going to close it like that and take this one and open it up. Now, I was going to use, oh, we've got some here, that's a bit of that. I'm not going to use glue this time because I only want the adhesive. Let's just get rid of this. We'll pop it to one side, I should say, not get rid of it. I only want the adhesive on that centre fold, like that. So on that centre ½ inch strip. So I'm going to use a red rubber tape. You can use red line tape if you've got it. I haven't, I've run out. So I'm going to use my red rubber tape. So it's nice and sticky. If you want to, actually no, I wouldn't put some on the back because you might not get it all in the centre, because you only want it in the centre of that spine. Now, can you see? You should be able to. So if I bring that towards the centre of the screen, so what we're going to do, this fold section, we're going to put in the centre of our spine there. So just line it up. I'm going to line mine up from the bottom, but you can do whatever you think is comfortable for you. And just stick it down like that and fold it over, and you have a lovely little mini album of images. You can put another one there if you wanted to. I decided not to this time. But the good thing about that, and of course you could put one on the back if you wanted to, which I might do later on, but for now I thought I'd just stick to 4. And so you've got a nice little album of images. So if you want an image for a card at any time, all you've got to do is take it out, and the corners will still be in place. So if you change your mind, you can pop it back in. But if you decide you do want to use it, you can just add another image if you've still got some left. I've still got 4 left. So when you come back next time, we're going to use this album and we're going to be making another image. So what we're going to do next time, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do our own Sanntangle background. We're going to draw our own. We're going to be really daring, but it's not as scary as it sounds, I promise. This is new to me and I've done it, so if I can do it, believe me, anyone can. So we're going to draw our own little Sanntangle image, and we're going to choose one of these images from our album as a focal point. I'm actually quite drawn to that one because I love that, what looks like a little angel, but I might change my mind by tomorrow or next time I put it up. I'll try and do it tomorrow, but you never know. So next time you come back, I'll be showing you an easy way of making our own Sanntangle images or patterns, and we will be choosing one of these little images from our album as a focal point, and I might add one of the stamps as well, one of the stamped sentiments, you never know. So if you are a subscriber, thank you very much. That's wonderful. If you're not a subscriber, but you have seen my channel before, you're seeing it for the first time and you've enjoyed this particular project, please do hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell, and YouTube will notify you of the next video. So if you're following this series and you want to find out what we get up to with these little images, do make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss it. And I will see you soon with our next video. So in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Take care, everybody. Have fun. And as always, happy crafting. Bye-bye for now.